Hi guys, it's the Macintosh Guide and I'm back again with a brand new video. Now today we're going to be looking at unboxing two Nintendo Switches. Now this pertains the OLED model, both of them, and they're both purchased from two different stores. Now the first one is coming from eBay and I only paid around 120 quid for this one. So we'll unbox this at the end because there's a bit of a mystery about this one. And the other one is this one from CEX. Now, pick this OLED one up. I didn't have a white one, so I really wanted to pick up a Switch with white Joy-Cons as well. Now, as you can tell on the receipt, I paid 340 quid. Now that's also including the 64 gig white Switch, Smash Bros, Mario Kart, and the memory card, which they actually put it inside the Switch for me, which was fantastic. So please do avoid this 270 price mark. So yeah guys, let's get straight into unboxing it. So let's have a look at the box first. So box looks pretty roughened up a bit. I mean, look, this is meant to be a boxed edition, so it's meant to be coming with a box. You can see a bunch of information on it about the Switch. So yeah, let's not waste too much time on the box. But it obviously comes with CEX label. It also comes with 2 years warranty, which is pretty good as well. But yeah, I've actually not taken the Switch out or even looked at it. So first thing off the bat, you see the two Joy-Cons, so none of the covers etc are left on it. Just trying to look at the lighting of it there. The controllers do look in pretty good health. They look pretty clean. They look like the color white, obviously. So quite okay with that. Let me just put that to the side over here. Let's have a look at the console. Again, no protection, but seems to be a screen protector. That is a screen protector. Yeah, there's a screen protector applied onto the Switch, which is great. Let's have a look. It looks very good condition. There's some sort of blemishes here, but I won't say anything that's drastically terrible. Actually, dropped it right there. Drop test right there. Looks very good. Looks very pristine condition. There's no scratches or anything anywhere. So yeah, the screen looks very clean as well. So yeah, that's actually very pristine Switch right there. Let's just take the packaging out. So what do we see? So we see, it's weird because there's a different price tag here. So we see the white docking station. This is the first time I'm actually seeing one, so it looks actually very good. I prefer this than the black one. You've obviously got CEX, got their own stuff on it. Again, there's no marks anywhere, guys, so it looks in very good condition, that. Just gonna put it back in. I've got my Zelda one, so I might use my Zelda one. They've given you your Joy-Con to make it into a controller, which I always love that Nintendo did this for the Switch. They didn't have to. You've got your extra additions to add on to your controllers when you use them separately. You get the charger, and oh, you actually get a HDMI cable as well. So yeah, everything's included in the box, which I'm quite happy to report about. Usually you don't get half of the stuff back. So yeah, that's pretty good to hear. So let's just get straight on to setting up the Switch. So one thing I mentioned, that what they did in the store, they told me they put the memory card straight into the Switch, so we can see it right here. They've put it right in. Let's see what memory card this is. It's 128 gig Samsung one, so yeah, I think they said it was a SanDisk one, so Samsung one's much better read and write speeds, that's for sure. But let's turn this bad boy on, and let me also put the controllers together, and then I'll go to the setup phase really quickly. So we're going to boot it the first time, and let's just see if the console boots to the correct. Just going to zoom in a little bit just so you guys can see. I'm just going to turn that off just in case Nintendo decide to say, well, hang on a minute, this is our tune. So again, everything's booted up, screen is in crystal clear, there's no dead pixel anywhere, which is great to see. So yeah, it's amazing condition. I'll just go through the quick setup phase and just put a game in and then just double check that it's all working. But CEX, really fantastic job. So we've booted into the OS, so let's just have a look. I'm just going to try and use the Joy-Con as much as I can. For all the way to the system, we can see there's an update available. Not sure what version this is running, but yeah, there was an update available. Now let's try and plug in, put in one of the cartridges. So Mario Kart 8. Bear in mind, these games are absolutely ridiculously expensive. But let's just check that the games are working as expected. So we're putting cartridge of Mario Kart 8. And let's just see what happens. So game could not be read. Reinstall. So I think I might have put it the wrong way around. But it shouldn't have read if I put it the wrong way around. Yeah, it shouldn't go in that way. So there's already one issue. That's very weird. Why did it not read it the first time? And then we will just start, we will update it later. Very odd. Very, very, very odd. It shouldn't be saying that from the beginning. But, oh, well, it's loading in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Clear me, just any player. It seems to be working fine, so I'm not too worried about that, but I wonder. Yeah, oh, that's fine. It's because I didn't close the game. I'm going to try and just try it a few times just to make sure the connections are not. I think maybe it's, I just didn't have it in properly. Not quite sure. That was a bit of a weird one though, wasn't it, guys? So let's take that one out. We'll put that back into the Mario Kart 8 box, but we can see that happily that does work. And let's just try Smash Bros. Let's see how that works. So. Like first time, so not want to update the software, start the software, and let's just see how that happens. I love these Joy-Cons though, really, really good colour compared to the other ones. Prefer these than the black ones that they have. We should hopefully load into the game. A long black screen. Oh. Got it, Stanley. Interesting. Don't know what that's all about. But yeah, that seems to also be working as well. So it's working absolutely fine. It just had that really weird occurrence happen at the beginning. But yeah, happy with that, guys. That's the CEX one, so we're quite good with that. Really good. Job well done. So we're now going to have a look at the second Nintendo Switch. Now this is meant to be an OLED model. I picked this up for around 120 quid, so I think it was quite cheap. But this has no Joy-Cons. But let's just get straight into unboxing it and see what we get. I wouldn't be surprised if this has a few marks here and there. It was a bit of a blind purchase, to be honest. So, yeah, it's a very interesting one that I found online, and I thought, you know what, let's go for it and let's see if we can get something wonderful from it. And let me just open that up. Open that up. And I'm hoping that is enough for me to open it up. So, got a message from Navit. Become a member, earn rewards with every purchase. And then it's given me a 15% off if I ever purchase anything from their site. So, this is obviously from a game reseller. Packaging, got cardboard box right here. And then we click on the switch right here, and we've got another little file that talks about becoming a member. So this is the packaging. I'm going to get this unboxed, and then we'll go straight into looking at the OLED switch. So we've got it, and we can already tell that there's a bit of marks in places. There's a scratch on the screen that I can feel, but there's scuffs here and there. But again, for 120 quid, I wasn't expecting this to be absolutely pristine condition. There's a few scuffs here and there on the top, as you could probably tell. I noticed this, and I don't know if the camera will focus into this, but this is quite interesting. There seems to be a lot of the Joy-Con coming in and out. That's kind of caused the color discoloration happening. Everything else seems to be pretty good here. And again, the same happening right here as well. So we'll see. We're going to use the white Joy-Cons from the previous Switch and see if they work. But let's turn it on. As you probably saw when we saw it, it was already talking about it. So let's put the Joy-Cons in. So it's recognized. And then the next one, also recognized. Just gonna turn that off, or turn that right off. Just don't want any copyright stuff from Nintendo. And then yeah, so everything seems to be working fine. I'm just gonna lock the Switch for a second. Just want to have a look at the back of it. So is there any SD card? No SD card, unfortunately, but again, there's more scuffs here and there. Again, not surprised. It seems like this one was used quite heavily. But yeah, you can see that scratch mark right there. A few scuffs here and there, but I can put a screen protector on here and we'll call it a day. But yeah, so I'll go through setup really quickly, guys, and then just make sure that the game cartridges work. So everything, it's booted up to the screen. Everything seems to be working as expected. I had a look. There is a firmware update available for the Switch as well. But it seems to be working. But let's have a look and see if one of the games work. That's the most important thing, I think, with all of this, is to make sure that the cartridges work. Oh, it recognized on the Switch, so it seems to be working. Absolutely fine. And then my name, and let's just double check that it is working. I'm sorry it's not focusing on great, but I have no doubt that this works, especially for showing the Nintendo screen as well. So yeah, this is great. It, you know, besides the minor scuffs here and there, this is functioning as it should be. So yeah, it's working, guys. So minor scuffs here and there. I'll have a look at the listing again just to make sure that they did say that it was going to have a few scuffs here and there, but everything else, guys, it's working as it should be. So again, 120 quid only for the tablet only of the OLED, but it's working, guys, so I'm happy with that. So let's just check that they both dock. So we've docked the Switch into the monitor and it shows up without an issue. Let's just take the Joy-Cons out and just double check that it's working. So this is again the CEX Switch, works absolutely fine, shows up on the screen. So yeah, this is a 1080p monitor. I keep this on the side to my desk whenever I need to do testing like this, or I need to have another screen available for other things. So that's working absolutely fine, so I'm happy with that. And let's just quickly switch the CEX Switch out and put in the one from eBay. So let's just put that one in there as well. Showing up as 100% charged. I'm just going to plug the Joy-Cons in just to see if it makes any difference. I'm going to put it back in and out. Let's just see what happens. Dock the Switch, the lights turned on for the monitor, and we see it on the screen. So I'm just going to take one Joy-Con out, and it's working perfectly fine, guys. So yeah, they're working as expected. So again, both CEX and the eBay one great job on that. Like and subscribe, guys. I hope you enjoyed this one, and there's plenty more Xbox videos that are coming up. We've got an Xbox 360 that's coming, which is one of the OG ones. I think it's a 2008 or 9 model, white one. So yeah, we'll be looking at one of those in the next couple of videos. And then I've got plenty of Mac content coming. I know you guys must be wondering, called the Macintosh Guide, where's the Mac stuff? It's coming, I promise you guys. Just be patient with me. I've not been feeling well, as you probably know from my voice, but you will be seeing a lot more content coming up. And I'm looking at doing a couple of walkthroughs as well to go through some of my gaming libraries. So I'll see you guys in the next one.